give us an idea, certainly for people watching who kind of love your work or at least want to emulate a lot of the way you carry your brand. How do you bring that into a business sense, and how do you kind of market that brand in order that you pay the bills every month?
Um, the the models are it's challenging because the models of our models are based on the products, you know. So to have if you're wanting a steady stream of income and you're wanting to pay the bills, then I actually would encourage you to probably like right away, that is. Um, you probably would want to play a little more of the game a little sooner. I'm not saying you got to do like dance videos or something like that. I'm just saying that
Give me an example though.
of a dance video, or what do you mean?
No. Give me an example of playing the game in order to kind of get a more consistent stream.
Oh, playing the game, and again, no disrespect, no disrespect that people do this because there's a lot of intention of wanting to create a lot of business revenue from this alone. But yeah, uh, much to your point of our attention spans are getting less and less and less. So you're always going to get the numbers based on the lowest amount of content, or like not the lowest, but like the shortest amount of content. Uh, and the most entertaining at the same time. You'll probably have to really experiment. And there's luckily between the AI, our conversation about the AI, there's so many metrics dedicated to this. So we can look at the metrics and see what is working and what is not working. And it's hard to tap into those worlds because again, there's already a million other people that are doing this. So if you can figure out a way to stand apart, but it's challenging because standing apart will also mean that you're not going to get as much right away. It definitely took us years and years and years to start getting even a little bit of income from these things. And I think that's intimidating, kind of going back to that point of like, people want that instant success. They want to be a sensation overnight. They want to have the hit. Again, I guarantee it won't happen that way. But if you're wanting to dive into the deep end, then yes, the shortest amount of content, the most entertaining, the things that people will get it almost a little addicted to, and like the people that are really good at this, again, are the Mr. Beasts of the world. But then you become kind of a slave to that though too. So if you want to dive into those worlds, and if you want to pay the bills from these things, then you almost have to do that. You have to do the content that definitely sells, and make sure that, I mean, even down to the smallest metrics, like you'll get more things, like you will get more clicks, you will get more views if your face is in the thumbnail, if your mouth is slightly open. Like people like they take for granted, but like go to your YouTube page or whatever and start to notice these patterns that like, oh man, the people with like 500,000 views and 1 million views are doing a lot of the same things. And if you want to be a part of those business models, more power to you. I knew that we personally didn't. So we just, our focus is always on the product, whatever kind of artistic output or expression that we're making. And for us, it's volume, and it's long term kind of building of things that are interconnected. Almost everything is interconnected with the things I make, even the novels, like cross pollination between characters and things like that. And I'll even have music that way. So I don't I don't recommend that for everyone. That's not for everyone, the long game. But if you're wanting to jump into models that can get those clicks and all those things, because then you'll get. So here's the thing. So like if it's YouTube, for example, you're going to get revenue. I think the metric now is like you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have a certain number of views per video. But then you'll get a cut of all that. And then you can sell merch from that, as well as as well as, yeah, so you're selling merch from that, and then other products along the way. And then also, the people, for like the dance video kind of population out there, if you get enough, people will contact you, much like some of our sponsors, to just talk about it on the show, or wear the clothing in the video, where it's like, because the best kind of marketing, and probably where you actually get paid for it pretty consistently, is also consistently invisible, where you don't really realize you're being marketed to. But we're kind of rebels a little bit in that way. We don't want to always play by their rules. So